The popularity of the President Dilma Rousseff has fallen to record lows as Brazil's economy sinks into recession and as inflation nears 10%, but also because of popular outrage over the multi-billion corruption scandal at Petrobras, the state-controlled oil company which has engulfed scores of politicians. There have been several demonstrations this year as protesters have called for her impeachment, and the president faces a number of judicial challenges. About a month ago, it looked as though the impeachment proceedings would begin, but then support for the leader of the impeachment camp in the lower house of Congress, Eduardo Cunha, evaporated because he too became embroiled in the Petrobras corruption scandal. While she's not out of the woods just yet, and Ms. Rousseff's position could deteriorate again in the coming months, we maintain our long-held view that Ms. Rousseff will see out the rest of her term, albeit in a weakened position. The public finances have deteriorated this year as the economic recession has hit revenue and as Congress has balked at adjustment measures to cut spending and raise revenue through new taxes. The fiscal deficit now is close to 10% of GDP. We don't envisage much of an improvement next year, and as a result, the public debt to GDP ratio is going to exceed 70%. The Economist Intelligence Unit downgraded Brazil's sovereign rating to junk status earlier this year in January, well before Standard & Poor's followed suit in September. With the fiscal deterioration, it's highly likely that one of the other major rating agencies will now also downgrade Brazil to junk status, which will trigger renewed capital outflows, weaken the currency, and hit Brazil's outlook further. The economy is on course to contract by 3% this year, owing to monetary tightening, high inflation, and other policy adjustments, which have taken consumer and business confidence to record lows. Inflation next year should ease a little bit, providing some relief to consumers, but unemployment is on the rise and should reach 10% soon. Also, business confidence will not return fully until there's a credible fiscal plan in place. Therefore, next year, there isn't much light at the end of the tunnel. We see another contraction, 1.5%, with an upturn put back until 2017.